Hello, Serge here from the back porch. In fact, I'm back on the back porch. But have the clipboard and I have a question. I really feel great about this question in that it's from who it comes from. And to me, it just shows how great this game of golf is in that it's definitely a game for a lifetime. And this question comes from Irv Hofbauer, and Herb states in the beginning that he's 84 years old and he's still working on his game. And that just thrills me immensely, and should make us all feel great about, again, golf's a game of a lifetime, and we can keep working on, and we should keep working on and trying to prove ourselves. So Herb states this. He starts with, I'm 84 years old and do not need a 3-day affair. So I guess he's talking about coming to a golf school, especially if it's probably really hot. And he's originally from Iowa, so it's probably a little cooler up there. He states, he says, I need someone to coach me on my backswing if I'm getting it up in the tree. It seems when I hit a pretty good shot, I do not know if I'm going back far enough, or up far enough, I guess. If I make a conscious effort to get it up on my backswing, I end up topping the shot. Okay, Irv, you asked that question, and later on down it, Steve Smith gave you a pretty good answer, and I want to read that because it is a good answer, and I'm going to expound on some other issues along with what you can do to get it up the tree and swing better. Steve Smith said, Irv, we all have different flexibility levels, and we even have a different optimum backswing length outside of the flexibility issue. Go as high as you can comfortably go and still hit good shots. If you are struggling to lift higher, it could be pulling you out of your posture, causing the inconsistencies in ball striking. 100% correct, Irv, and in fact, that's where I want to start off here. The number one key in any lift, even for a 3/4 limited turn backswing, is that we lift only as high as we can maintain our spine angle. If you start lifting high enough where your arm starts hitting your chin and pulling you out of posture, or lifting you up and maybe turning too much, it pulls you out of posture and you can fall backwards. Those are no good. We turn only to the toe line. Get over the toe line and lift. Again, if I start going deep, you see that the arm starts hitting the chest and it can pull me deep and it can pull me out of balance. Or at least pull me back enough where I could be falling back as I try to swing down, and that could be causing those top shots. That's one of the issues. So we lift only as high as we can lift up, and a good checkpoint is, for me, and I think for most of us, since we are clearing the chest in the backswing, meaning like if you had a pack of cigarettes in your pocket, you should never crush your chest in the backswing with your forward arm, and never in the forward swing with your back arm. And you lift up, and your chin should just about hit your arm. Well, that would be a good point there. When I hit my arm, that might be ringing the bell. Bing, and I stop my bump with the lower body shifting laterally left to the left, and for a right-hander that is, and swinging up to the finish, the tee finish. So the key is that you lift only to maintain the spine angle. I think there's another issue with you that could be, and I've seen this at golf schools and I've seen it in lessons, that people overdo the 3/4, and they're really not 3/4. They're down here about 1/2, or even shorter. I've seen people come here and this low and try to hit it. Now the point is the big issue with a good 3/4 swing is that your arms are high enough that when you start your transition, you get a free fall, where gravity is helping accelerate your hands and arms and club. And then once you get that free fall, then you pour on swinging your arms faster through impact and up to the tee finish is how you accelerate and get more acceleration. But if you're not high enough to get any free fall, and you're here, you can't accelerate very fast from here to there. There's not enough time and enough length of the swing to create acceleration, or at least reasonable acceleration to hit a reasonably length shot for a full shot. But it's not bad if you're only hitting chip shots or playing short par 3, par 3 golf courses. But if you're looking for full distance shots for the maximum what you could hit a golf club for your age and your skill level, you have to have enough height in your backswing of 3/4 to drop where you get the free fall, as I said, gravity free fall, and accelerate your arms. So if you're short, what happens now is the brain automatically senses that, hey, that you can't accelerate enough to hit a really good shot, and so it goes to the next big power source, which, because you're holding a golf club with your hands and swinging it with your arms, is your biceps, your chest and upper shoulder muscles. And so as soon as you go to that, technically what's going to happen is you try to engage those and to help hit the ball with those muscle groups, you start, in most cases, a reverse weight shift, or you might move forward. But I think in most cases it's a reverse weight shift. And if you're going backwards, that means your hips are turning too much, your forward leg is straightening, it's pushing you backwards, and now your ball position from where you originally started is actually effectively more forward, and boom, you can either bottom out and bounce off the ground or top it. So I think the key is you're struggling somewhere between not enough height and too much height. And either way, the point is to find just the right amount. So you can do the fine top of backswing test, which is just stand here, hold put your back arm under your forward elbow and turn and lift as far high up as you can get. And that's about your point. And I call that your place in space. It's just about what we call the cactus drill. Swing to that point and then swing up. And I think you find that you'll start hitting a lot more consistent golf shots. So find that right length of backswing, which is either that point, or I think another good one is when your upper bicep here, the top of your bicep touches your chin. That's high enough, and then you just accelerate forward. And that should really help you, Rev. And congratulations on continuing to play golf. Wish you all the success in the world. And you're a great role model for all of us that we know that golf can be played for a lifetime, especially with a body-friendly swing. And so I love to hear from our older seniors who are playing golf, because they are the greatest role models we can have, because golf can truly be a game for a lifetime. Well, that's it for the Surge for today, and I'll be talking to you all again soon.